Right, morning all, welcome back to the channel. Been a while since we've done some content, but got a bit of a little job this morning, Saturday morning. Nothing exciting. Starting off in this world, customers DB, this is a restaurant, local restaurant. It's all quiet, nobody here, Saturday morning. Got the door locked, so we're doing a bit of a fan change in the toilets. So complying with suitable isolation procedures. Circuit MCB is turned off. Yes, it is an old board, and yes, it's got to be replaced at some point, but everything's in good time. Door's locked, so nobody else in here. So we've already done the other two in these ones. Nothing very exciting. That was the one I did the other day. Basically, it's an Indian restaurant, so the fans are completely gummed up with grease. I don't think they've been changed for a while. I've already made a start up here, I'll show you what's what. I'll just grab a screwdriver. So here's our culprit in question. It's a little bit murky. It is full of schmoo. And yeah, the fan is like, yeah, that ain't gonna turn anymore. So yeah. Previous electrician, whoever he or she was, I'm not sure what they've done, but used a bit of 4-core, neutral, permanent live, switch live, which goes over here to, well, it's a 20 amp 2-pole switch, which has obviously clearly been bodged. The screws are missing. And it looks like basically all they've done is they've linked, the live and neutral, the two live cables through to that terminal. So the live isn't even being switched, they're actually switching. I've just realised they're actually just switching the neutral, which is delightful, isn't it? And we all know that is absolutely lethal. And then we've got this one here, which is going to need a bit of proddling and assorting, and I'm assuming, judging by the cable, yeah, that's our permanent live there. And so that's linking through from the supply, permanent live into our fan. So permanent live isn't switched, and well, I don't know what those two are doing, but it just isn't switched properly, so joy. So yeah, so we've taken the screws out. I'm going to pop this horrible thing off the wall. Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't know how long this thing's taken. Last by 2012. Okay, 2012. Looks like the duct has collapsed a bit. I know. There we go. Yeah, it's not too bad. So this one is going to get put into its final resting place, like so, and then she goes. Oh, the bin's moved. Bye bye. Let's got rid of that. Yeah, right. So give me a minute. We'll go and get a new switch, a fan isolator, and we'll start from there. Back in a minute. Right, I'm back. I've only got my isolator out of there. So just identifying what's what. Strip the cable apart. Apologies for the bad angle of the camera, but I've got you balanced on the windowsill. And anyway, so we're going to slightly upgrade this to what it should be, so we're isolating both supplies and not just bodging through one. So we've got our permanent live through live 1 on the switch. Most Sparkies will be familiar with doing this. Let's get the ends bent over, as is always the case. I don't know how long this has been like this for, but it doesn't comply with the isolation regulations anyway. Switching and isolation. Trim to length. be a case of whoever did this was just it's what they got left on the van at the time, and they couldn't be bothered to go and get the proper switch. So we will make amends, put it right. The other two bathrooms had already got the right switches in them, so that doesn't need looking at. Need a bit of brown sleeving on that one. Brown sleeving on in my tool bag at the moment, so I shall use a tape, which is just as acceptable. I know it's not as neat, but it is denoting that this is a live conductor. And generally most sparks that know that when they come to something like this, if you've got a cable that is not sheathed brown from the factory, it's got a brown tape on. It's usually a switch supply. It looks like all these fans are fed from the lighting, which is as they should be, and they're all fed from one breaker in the restaurant. So just get this one changed. Shut the window. That's better. A bit of traffic noise this morning, such is the case with where we are. So, what have we got coming up this week? There's a bit of a channel update. On Monday, we're doing something a little bit unusual. I've got a client that has been given a huge pizza oven. It's a charity shop that I look after, and they want to know if the pizza oven works before they put it up for sale on their shop. So what I'm going to do on Monday is I've got to go down to a local place, to a factory where I've got still got some remaining equipment put in for a temporary job. A lot of you might not know that my background in sparking is with the entertainment industry. So I've spent, ever since I was at school, doing lighting and rigging for conference, theatre, all sorts of stuff, commercial jobs, and also festivals, so temporary power. So probably the level of understanding I have over a lot of other sparks to do with temporary supplies and testing to BS7909, which some of you may not have even heard of out there, is a little bit different to normal domestic work. So that pizza oven is a 63 amp 3-phase supply. It's a bit of a beast. So I've got to do a temporary wiring of some 63 amp 3-phase tails into a disc board, plug in a bit of cable, plug it into the oven, turn it on and see if we can make some pizzas for 5 minutes, and then take it all apart again, put it all back away, and put the cable. I'll try and see if I can video it. I'm not sure if I can when we get to doing it. So that's Monday. Tuesday we have got, what have we got Tuesday? Tuesday morning I've got an installation of some sockets at a shop, commercial job. Customer wants some more sockets in their workroom at the back of the shop, so I'm just waiting for that one to come through to be confirmed. That's going to be surface mount with 20mm conduit. Like a lovely squeaky screw. Tuesday night, something different next week. Again, I'll try and see if I can video it, but I don't know whether I'll be able to. I've got to go to a venue in Birmingham, that's where I'm local to do some power monitoring. Basically, the client wants to find out what power their building is using, how much they've actually got. They're doing some event where they want to put some extra temporary equipment in. So we need to take the clamp meter and go and have a good old sniffer around their building, find out what's going on. Apparently there's some staff party going on, so the building's going to be effectively under load, as it were. See what way they're drawing. We'll wait and see. We're just waiting for that to be confirmed. That's working for a generator company, and it always amazes me. That's gone. I'm not doing it. I've got to be careful. I'm working directly above the toilet. Something's bound to go down the toilet at some point. I can't really shut the lid because the ladders won't fit in there. Yeah, it always amazes me what people leave cables. It's like they've done a massive long earth, which is doing absolutely nothing. CPC even. And yeah, so we'll cut that down. We'll cut that down. We're not even actually. We're not connecting it because there's a double insulated fan going in. Class 2. What else have I got coming up? So also next week I've got to go to the other, the same owner of this restaurant has got another one local. I'm going to go out to him again, another extractor fan. I've got some lamps to change. I have got a load of LED strip to put in at some point, but that's going to have to wait for now until it's all been properly measured, etc. And give the client. Yeah, there goes my blue sleeve in. And get some tape. Tape on the bike so the blue sleeve fell off and got in the bed. So this is, for those of you that might be wondering what sparking life is like, this is real world. I'm working on my own. Nobody else here. And yeah, things don't always go to a plan. There we go. Yeah, right, so we've got the new fan here. Pretty much the same thing. The great thing about these, and it actually really doesn't matter which way around they're mounted, left, you know, up or down, upside down. I've mounted plenty of these upside down, and it does not matter at all, one bit, because the, quite simply, it's irrelevant to something like this, really. We can get the new one in the hole. And hopefully our cable will be long enough. I think we'll strip the cable back a bit because it's a bit long. It's a bit thick. They've used 1.5mm 4-core, which is a bit OTT for a fan. But again, probably what was just done with this. I think this restaurant building used to be a shop for a while, judging by the labelling on the distribution board. I think it just had a partial rewire to suit. So yeah, I missed the toilet. Went in the bin instead. I was going to get that screw. The amount of time you spend going up and down the step ladders, fetching screws and things, and your butterfingers aren't there. Anyway, right, so what other projects have we got coming up? We've got some more welding and fab projects coming up, which I'm just working on slowly. Excuse me a second, I'll go down here. Trying to fall off the ladder and land in the loo. Yeah, so we've got a couple of big custom tow hitches to fit on some trucks. I have got a big project which has all gone a bit sour at the moment. Covering up some water well covers, fitting those using loads of 6mm Durbar plate and angle in conjunction with a structural engineer, but that job's gone sour at the moment. We're just waiting for people to sort out their lives and professionalism. Yeah, it's all going really quite well, to be honest. If you like my content of my channel, and I know I've not got much on here at the moment, but it's kind of difficult filming and working at the same time because filming does slow things down. And it also messes with your concentration. If you want to see more stuff, please like and subscribe in the doobly-doo below. Ring that little bell thing. I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to do a week. and we will go from there. And maybe if there are any companies out there that happen to be watching this, any suppliers that might possibly like what I do and be interested in working with me, channel sponsorship, etc. I'm always open to suggestions and offers. Silly ones will be turned down immediately. So get in touch with me below, leave me a comment. Again, I'm on social media as well, Instagram, Rose Ironworks UK. You can find me on there, the logo. And yeah, so I'm just going to finish doing this fan, and that's about it really for today. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.